So many people are afraid to talk about things like religion, ethnic groups. Sorry, the kids in here playing. Ethnic groups, racial groups. And honestly, I think one of the biggest problems is that there isn't an open discussion about it, that people don't give their thoughts and opinions on it, and more to me, thoughts on it. And there's not this understanding of ethnic groups, racial diversity, differences between nationalities, because people just don't talk about it. People don't understand the true beauty of one ethnic group versus another and are afraid to talk about, like, well, things are going wrong with this nationality or that ethnic group, that racial group. And it's like, oh, you can't talk about it. You can't talk about that stuff because that's putting a negative note to any specific group of people. But you know what? I talk about what I want here. So honestly, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to talk about the top 5 ranked from worst to best racial groups out there. And I don't care what you think about my thoughts on this. Like I said, there's thoughts and opinions. I give you thoughts because I observe the world around me. I see how people act. I know how people feel. I understand my kid is uncomfortable because he was standing up for a second and now he wants to be back on his booty. Anyways, there you go. Do you hear him making a noise now? Miracle worker here. Anyway, so let's get into it because that's the thing. There's so much tension between racial groups in this world because there is just no discussion about racial groups in this world. God forbid you point out what one racial group does wrong and what one racial group does right, because you could be just kicked in the dirt for stating either. But when there's facts to back things up, how can you deny facts? Anyways, as a portrayer of facts, knowledge, insight, proclivity, is that a word? Anyways, sorry, the kid's just now ramming his head into the couch. That hurt. And we've learned a valuable life lesson, haven't we? We don't ram our head into the couch, right? High five. He's only 7 months old. He doesn't know how to do the high five thing yet. Anyway, so let's get into it. All right, starting with the absolute worst racial group. Number 5 is your mother.